A question directed at Yong. I'm curious about this. You obviously were quite well known for your YouTube stuff before you announced this role. How was it when you announced it? Were people a bit weird about it? Did they say anything?
Yeah. I remember the day I released the video where I announced I was moving to LA to pursue voice acting. I didn't know how people would, perceive that, because with YouTubers, unfortunately, people have a tendency to see them as just YouTubers, like they can't do anything else. You know, they don't have other hobbies or a life or whatever. They're just a YouTuber. And when I speak in my videos, I tend to be a lot more kind of flat. I don't tend to like emote as much as I do with my voice acting endeavors. So people are like, man, I don't know, dude. I'm used to hearing you in your, YouTube voice, and it doesn't sound like you have much of a range. So there was definitely a lot of skepticism from some of the fans, but a lot of people were just like, dude, chase your dreams, go for it. Yeah. The majority of my community are just, they've been incredibly supportive of all of this. Once I started getting some work and like starting to show people some of the work that I've done, people are like, oh man, okay, like you got something here. Yeah. And now people like really seem to be, rooting for me and believing that I can actually make it. And once the JoJo announcement came out, the community like really freaked out. Like it's bizarre to see like this guy I've been watching for however many years all of a sudden be in freaking JoJo and like play the main villain and all these things. And I'm in equal levels of, disbelief. But yeah, there's definitely some trepidation initially. Yeah. I think now that people are seeing that I'm like actually kind of like doing it, a lot of people like felt they were inspired by that, which is really great to hear, and I think if you have sort of an itch or a dream, you should like, just look into it, like lean into it a little bit, see what happens, see how it goes.
Yeah.